Hello, Internet. Again. We're back with another spooky game. I didn't mean to do two spooky games in a row, but whatever. Scream
Yes,
Friends
you
hype.
Yeah, it's our October preview.
Yep.
So,
October's only 7
If you
days
haven't
away.
heard, next week, starting next week, in October, we are playing a scary game every single day, or every single night in October.
woo!
So we will be playing 31 different scary games of varying levels of scary.
Right.
Some of them will be sillier. Some of them will be scarier, but
And
yeah.
maybe
so,
even more than 31 if we can find more. Who knows? Who knows?
yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited. October's my favorite month. So I'm Kelsey, and I am showing off my new computer with this game. The music you're listening to was done by stream friend Jack DeKey, which is awesome. And I am joined by Nick and Art.
Hello.
Hey,
I didn't know Jack did the music for this, but
He
now
did.
that you say that, it sounds like a Jack tune.
Yes.
yeah, it sounds like a Dekeet joint.
Yep.
So we'll be playing Sepulchre, which is an awesome game. I played it twice now, and I played it last night actually, and I wanted to play it on stream.
Wait, I think it's pronounced Sepulchre,
Is it?
right? No, I just kidding. I said it right.
I wish I had another pronunciation joke. Like, I just can't think of another way to do it.
And the game was written by chat friend Nina Ashton Race. So let's
Yay.
keep going.
Yay.
Let's start this baby up.
Crockbox says, I stream every night, I'll believe it when I see it. And my response to that is shut up.
And the wicked shall hold their tongues. They stir beneath this silent world of saints and sinners, twixt the living and the dead. Train's still going. I can't have slept long. We left. When did we leave? Where did we leave? God damn. It's unnervingly quiet. Maybe I should fetch some water. The restaurant should be open now.
I didn't know Jack also did the voice work for this game.
That's not Jack.
What do we have here then? Wallet. Yes. Dr. Lang, curator of the Krennic-on-Thames Museum. That's me, all right.
There's a couple things I really like design-wise in this. And it's one of them is when your inventory gets a new item, it glows at the top.
Shutters down.
Your inventory is also really loud, apparently.
Yeah.
Is that the inventory noise?
What?
It sounds like your inventory
Is
is
it?
like,
Oh my
like,
god,
coming to get you.
I never... I'm a doofus. I thought that was like ambient train noise this whole goddamn time.
No, it's apparently your super loud briefcase or whatever.
Yeah, it's the inventory. I'm sorry, Nina.
Or your unbelievably loud wallet. I'm not.
No sense in taking the entire thing. The Charnel House Burial by Louis Cassel. To think I don't get enough of the dead without pulp horror novels. Just one vice. Let's go stir up a drink or two. Maybe something strong is in order. Clear the head.
Another thing I appreciate design-wise.
Okay, I'm Dr. Harold Lang. My destination is Auger Peak Island. I'm on this train to... I'm going to evaluate some finds. They called me to...
He doesn't remember. So the other thing I appreciate is that it's very, very difficult to get stuck in this because the characters always say, oh, maybe I should do this. Which I appreciate, as you've seen me play adventure games.
Sure.
Good evening, my friend. I was wondering if you could...
Ah yes, I've seen you poking around. Having trouble settling down, are we?
Something like that. Could do with a stiff drink about now?
Right you are then.
Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. I can't just cart around any old thing. It's nothing interesting. Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. Locked? Isn't this the way out?
Right you are then.
The door to the next carriage appears to be locked. Is that normal? Nothing's wrong, is it?
You city folk always jump to conclusions. Ain't nothing wrong, just how we do things when our guests are asleep. Prevents prying eyes and swift fingers.
Isn't that a bit of a fire hazard?
Pal, let me tell you, if a fire breaks out on this train, then no amount of carriage doors are going to save you from roasting, if you catch my drift. Be a steel coffin if the unthinkable happened.
Sheesh. Could you possibly unlock the door? I could really use a drink.
Don't reckon I can, no. I can give you the key though, on one condition.
Oh, please don't tell me he's going to ask me to solve some ridiculous conundrum of his.
Bring me back a shot of whiskey when you get back. Old Floyd will look you up. Just tell him it's for done.
Phew. No problem, my friend. Thank you.
I like the moment of,
So-
I sure hope this isn't a video game.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe it.
Open.
And I was always really creeped out because I thought it was... Oh boy.
A solemn-looking young woman. She's a little unnerving. It's bad enough looking at the picture, let alone carrying it around. A solemn-looking young woman. She's seated on a chair. Her eyes are staring off at something just outside the picture's edge. It's a little unnerving. I feel like I've seen a photograph like this before. If this wasn't up in a train carriage...
Soha says, did you know I'm going to be in Sepulchre's sequel? Yay! She's
Yay.
voicing
Yeah, we were
a
talking about
character.
that
Yeah,
earlier.
off stream while I was getting them ready for this.
Yeah, it's old news. I've known that for almost 10 minutes.
Better hurry to the restaurant. Don't want it to close before I can get Don's whiskey.
I didn't realize we were talking about that off stream. I mean, I guess I did, but
Damn.
I forgot.
No good. I can't even get the
They
key
have-
in.
They have
Must be
fire
on the other
extinguishers.
Yeah, we'd be fine if this train caught fire. We could do it. Labababa says, I recognize this art style. Is this a Wadget Eye game? It is not a Wadget Eye game, but the same artist who works on Wadget Eye games, Ben Chandler, is the artist. So, you're good eye.
Oh. It's also,
The restaurant is locked. This key's no good.
Ah,
It's
Floyd
also
must
an
be getting
adventure
things
game.
ready.
Hmm.
Just
Studio
take your
game.
time, boy. Let him do his thing. He'll unlock it when it's good and ready. There's no rush, is there?
Okay. And then the portraits are done by Ivan Ovanov. Oh, gosh. I'm so mad.
Locked.
I kind of like that it's still clearly causing you a little bit of, like, the sound is still bothering you, even though you now know that you're controlling it.
Locked. Locked. I think I can hear breathing inside. Faint sound of someone sleeping, perhaps. I won't disturb them further. Locked.
So I think went to her portrait. Hello.
Oh yeah.
A huge black holdall. Looks very heavy. God knows what's inside. This isn't mine. I probably shouldn't even touch it. Grabbing other people's luggage is a bit of a faux pas.
Right, so much so that they lock everyone in their train car at night.
He doesn't look very well. That's if it's even a he. He looks positively sick, in fact. Hello there. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I was just what? He's muttering something. I can't make it out. I'm sorry? What was that? Maybe I should be going. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be able to open his mouth properly. I think I'd better leave. Maybe I should mention
He's a
this to
character.
that ticket inspector.
He's a character from the previous game who hasn't had his coffee yet.
Andy Claire says, "Oh hey, I'm in this game." And Han says, "I really hope he doesn't like zap someone because people are saying it's Emperor Palpatine."
There's a man in one of the rooms in the next carriage. I don't think he's at all well.
We get some right crazies on the train, I'm telling you. You learn to leave them be after a while.
The wretched man can barely speak.
Aye, and I'd be the same way after the amount of booze most of these lads have had. Is Floyd still not operating then?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Ah, well. Give the boy time. Hey, I saw one of your fellow passengers pop their head out the room at the end of the corridor. Maybe you get a better conversation out of her. Pretty little thing.
Thanks. Are you sure that she was...
Hello? All right.
He's not actually sleeping. He's
No.
just bored of the conversation.
Yeah, he's just being a dick. But wait, ice.
Well, this was the right room. Hello? More large bags. Something doesn't feel right about this. They're all the same. Why would everyone have the same luggage? I want to have a look inside, but these are somebody's bags. A pile of paper dogs. They're not very well made.
Multiple
Paper
people.
dogs?
As a child,
Like
I used to
origami.
make origami like this.
Oh.
Where's the girl that
That's a
ticket
lot of
collector
dogs.
claims to have seen? I'm sure she won't miss just one. Could she be... Nothing. But that sounded awfully
It's
like a
ominous.
door unlocking in the next carriage. Is Floyd ready for business?
It's jaunty.
Food's getting cold. I haven't heard any sort of dinner bell. Are we supposed to just know when it's dinner time? Are any of these places for me, I wonder? Food's getting...
The right click and left click sometimes give you two different things, which is why I'm doing both.
A handy hip
Oh.
flask. The initials KD are etched into the side. Better not. It might belong to someone. KD, it says. Nicely stocked. Just the way I like it. They've got a pretty good range, considering this is a train. Nicely stocked. Just the way I like it.
This kind of reminds me of The Shining.
He doesn't look too happy.
Sure.
I wouldn't either, if none of my dinner guests had
That's
shown up.
the scene
Kind
with
of
the
a creepy
farmman.
fellow. And coming from someone who works in a museum.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're
that's
talking
someone.
about.
Okay.
The colors in The Shining are so distinct to me, and so like this is like super washed out, so it doesn't
Yeah.
doesn't connect at that part of my brain. But yeah, that guy kind of looks like that guy, and a red bar is a red bar.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about Kubrick
Good
lately.
evening.
It's been
Floyd?
weird.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Mr. Lang. How nice of you to join us.
It's Dr. Lang, actually. But who needs formalities in a place like this?
Quite. I suppose you're here on business.
Business?
A drink, Mr. Lang. That is what you're after, is it not?
Perhaps a bite to eat first?
Unfortunately, all our meals are reserved. By all means, have a drink, though. Pull up a stool.
I'd better not stay. Your ticket collector, Don, I think it was, has tasked me with procuring him a glass of whiskey.
Ah, yes. He did leave his hip flask here, thinking about it. It's right there on the bar. This one's on the house, Mr. Lang.
What specifically about Kubrick?
Oh, I was in Texas this
It's
weekend for BrontoCon, which is this like super weird little movie fan convention,
That's awesome.
and they had a panel on the original score of 2001: A Space Odyssey,
Uh-huh.
which like they commissioned a score. Some guy, like the guy that's the score for Spartacus, like did it,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Kubrick just threw it out and used what he used.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
And they found the original recording.
Except I feel bad for the guy.
Apparently, it was like the worst thing that ever happened to this guy. Like he
I
was,
bet.
upset for the rest of his life.
Aw.
And they had some of the original music and they put it back over the scenes and like played it for us. And
Yeah.
it was like really interesting to see. You know, like he scored the whole beginning bit with the
The apes.
dawn of the apes.
Yeah.
And like it's way louder, and then like his little takes on the early space stuff, like when they didn't do the whole thing, but like
Uh-huh.
it was quite fascinating. And I was there with Jessica, my girlfriend, who's seen very little Kubrick stuff, and so we got to like talking about that stuff and how mean he was to Shelley Duvall and all of that,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and what directors can and can't do to actors.
Yeah, that reading about the making of The Shining it seems like an absolute nightmare.
Oh yeah, but like it sure made a good movie.
It absolutely did. And like she looks terrified all the time because she was like enforced method acting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've,
The what is the bat scene? They did 120 times.
Yep.
120 something. Yeah.
and Scatman Crothers just he cried, right? He said like, "What do you want me to do?" Basically.
Yeah.
I really like Kubrick. Like
Yeah. He's such an insane perfectionist, and no one liked him, but he
Yeah.
sure made some quality movies.
for real, and it's fascinating to read about how he did them.
Yeah. They did a great exhibit at a museum out here a year or so ago.
Flask's empty.
No more freebies, I'm afraid, Mr. Lang. It'll be £5.
£5? You're burying me alive here.
What was the exhibit?
A bit of money. Just
Oh, they
what
said like
the
stuff
doctor ordered.
from everything. Like it's one of those things where like it's Hollywood, it's LA, so everything that you would need
Oh,
for that is around
that's
here. They had,
true.
you know, equipment, stills, costumes, like just everything.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I'm gonna paste it again. Regenhers has pasted the link to where you can get this game for free, actually.
Yep.
So if you're interested in it, it's not very long, so
Yeah.
we won't blame you for ducking out and going to play it yourself, because
Indeed.
it's really good.
Here you go, my good man.
But, like, The Shining scared me so much that it's like hard for me to even like look at stuff
Gotta
from
hit
The
me
Shining
with
without like
Really?
feeling
This
uneasy.
is the path to ruin, Mr. Lang. We wouldn't want you to go before your time, would we?
I think I can manage just one more drink.
That's what they all say, isn't it, Mr. Lang? Just one more for the road. I can handle it. Never had difficulty driving before. And what about your liver, Mr. Lang? Can that handle just one more drink?
God damn, Floyd, you always were a preachy son of a bitch, weren't you?
I think you're quite mistaken, Mr. Lang. We've never met, you and I. I just don't want you to do yourself an injury.
I can handle one more goddamn drink, you stupid bitch. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
That's right, Mr. Lang. Let it all out. There's a good little puppy.
What the hell? What did... Shit.
Worst bartender
I need
ever.
to go, Floyd. It's been a pleasure, as always.
Aren't you forgetting your promise, Mr. Lang? Whiskey. For Don. May I suggest you simply take the bottle back to your room? Whether you decide to give it to Don or not is your call.
So, that wasn't
Wait, didn't
normal, was
you
it?
already give us the flask?
Yeah, but there's nothing in it.
Once more unto the breach,
Oh,
dear
okay.
friends.
I'm afraid you can't just take it, Mr. Lang. No matter how much you might wish to.
How much?
It's not cheap, I'm afraid. £40 should do it.
I don't have that much money on me.
I'm sure you'll find a way, Mr. Lang. You always do.
The ringing is not just you, it's on the game.
Yeah.
It's, I'm wondering if it's gonna stop when we leave, because I didn't notice it when I was playing, but I didn't have my headphones on.
Is it cricket monsters? Is that what it turns out this thing is?
Maybe? Oh, right. Oh, I'm so mad that I... Oh, wait, did I not take that whiskey?
And
Oops. Sorry. So yeah, he did a complete, like, mood change in the middle of that drinking. Which was a little frightening.
once more unto the breach.
I'm afraid you...
Yeah, that's what drinking's like.
How much?
Complete mood
It's
changes.
not cheap, I'm afraid. £40 should do it.
I don't have that much money on me.
I'm sure you'll find a way, Mr. Lang. You always do.
I don't think so.
I remember when I played this, I had
I don't think
to,
so.
like, turn the volume, like, almost all the way off.
Oh, really?
Because of that, yeah, the ringing
Okay.
really
Huh.
gets to
Here
me.
goes. Goodbye, bank balance.
Right now, I'm
You
actually
should just
taking
enter your
my
PIN.
headphones, like, halfway off of my head.
Sorry.
No.
It's okay. No. I knew this was in this game.
Remember setting a number I can identify easily. No good with memorizing numbers.
Oops.
Okay?
If
Dr. Harold Lang, Krennic-on-Thames Museum, badge ID CCPN 1318.
I bet that's the number.
all done.
Thank you, Floyd.
No, thank you, Mr. Lang.
I wonder if the ringing is there to make you feel unsettled.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening to me? Ow, my head. I can't think.
Oh, Mr. Lang, that pale man you met. I think he just wants a best friend.
Aw.
Perhaps you're not quite what he's looking for. You are, after all, blind drunk.
See, it's gone now.
What a dick,
Yeah.
though.
So it was triggered by us drinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Worth a try, I suppose. Hey, sir, this isn't quite man's best friend, but
Have a doggy.
that seems to have done the trick. I think he wants me to open it. There's an engraving here. He whose blood the earth's dark thirst doth quench ascends until the heavens from her womb. Interesting.
Welp.
It's firmly attached. But, hey, I think I can move it.
Gwenna says, "Aw, Voldemort just wants a friend. How sweet."
Lock. Ah, it's open. Oh! The box is filled with earth and worms. They're everywhere. Why would he lock something like this away?
Hick.
Dig into the worms.
I tried. There was no interaction. Hey.
Oh.
He's playing with the dog. Best leave him. He's playing with the dog.
Okay.
Best leave him.
That's really cute. do 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 do.
Umbriella says, "Adult Harry Potter as played by Chris Remo." I was going to mention that before, too. The protagonist totally reminds me of Chris Remo.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
I
that you
got a
mentioned
total
that.
Johnny Depp vibe off of him.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Depp.
Well,
Johnny Depp
well,
in that
you
in that
really
one
came
movie
through
where he
for
plays
the
the
old
writer.
man.
Secret Window.
Yeah.
Talk about dramatizing.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't be any older than 35. Glad to make the night
He looks
pass
older
by
than
just
that.
that little bit easier. That reminds me, I never did find that girl in this carriage.
Girl? What are you talking about, pal? There's no girl on this train.
But you said,
Now, it's not nice to go messing with old Don's head just because he's had a sniff of whiskey. But you know, I like you, Lang. You got spirit.
well, thanks. But that girl, you honestly told me you saw her.
Reckon I didn't. And you know what? It's the craziest damn thing. You're just about the only soul I've seen on this train tonight. Not normally like that. Even Floyd's usually around. Must be his night off.
Floyd is around. I got the whiskey from him, remember? And what about the sick passenger in the next car?
No seen MD around, son. You know what I need on a night like this? A good book. Can it beat a good novel and a drink?
A good book, eh? Have you ever read the works of Louis Cassel?
Can I say I've heard of him?
He's a horror writer. In fact, he lives on Auger Peak Island.
Auger Peak Island? Never heard of it.
Isn't that where we're going? Well, I have one of his novels somewhere.
That would be just the ticket. Get it?
Because we're on a train. Nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
I made the elbow motion, but you guys can't see me, so sorry.
Hope Don likes it as much as I did.
He's asleep again.
Guess you won't be wanting the novel after all. Best leave him be.
What's this?
Well, why not? The key to 2A. Maybe I'll find this mysterious girl.
Alright.
Sure, why not break into somebody's cabin?
Yeah, I hope this game is thematically about why you should just burst into people's stuff.
Always Knock, the video game.
I mean, that's what that noise is. That's him knocking on everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little creepy in here.
Another large bag. This is starting to get very, very unpleasant. I want to have a look inside, but this is somebody's bag. More photos of that girl from the picture in the corridor. She's sitting in different seats around a house. What is it about these pictures? My God! They're Victorian death pictures. I thought as much. I can't take this. What the hell is this place? Am I even awake?
That's creepy.
well,
Yeah.
pick up the pictures.
I don't know why we picked him up.
Can you look at the pictures in your inventory?
My God! They're
Oh,
Victorian
okay.
death pictures.
Deviled One says, look, we're protagonists. That means we can go wherever we want.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
This wasn't here before. It's slightly unzipped. I can see the whiskey flask sticking out. Oh God. I don't want to. I don't want to see. Oh God, get me out of this place. What have I done?
Gwenna says, I knew it. The bags are people. I knew it. Oh,
Ah, that was moving.
it is moving.
It's moving. It's twitching. Please, God, don't make me look. I can't do this anymore. I want to wake up. A toy train stuck in the dirt. This wasn't in the box before. This can't be here for no reason. There's a thin crack around the base of the train, as if it opens. I can't get my nails in the gap. There. It came apart. There's some kind of thin key inside.
Click in the bag once more.
Okay.
So you're really not going to open it?
I can't do this anymore.
He doesn't.
Oh,
I
come
want
on.
to wake up.
I don't want to open it. I mean, those bags aren't really like big enough for a whole person.
The panel is open. There's a switch marked shutters. The train's picking up speed.
It'd be funny if
I think it's
in a
unlocked.
horror game there was a switch marked shutters, and then you pushed it, and it made something scary happen, and then the game said, "Made you shudder, huh?" That wouldn't actually be funny. Sorry. Okay, do the thing.
Andy Claire says, well, Kelsey, they're not big enough for a person who's put together. Ah!
I just slide it open. No. Dear God, what is this? Earth. Nothing but earth pressed tight against the window. This can't have just happened. This can't be happening. Earth. I can't breathe. There's no air. Katrina, please. Forgive me.
Now we're a bag.
Yikes.
That's Sepulchre. There's Nina.
Sure.
Yay. I like that game.
There's Jack. There is a sequel upcoming next month.
How do you make a sequel to that?
It's actually a prequel slash sequel.
All right.
If you liked that scary stuff, Nina actually has Patreon
Yes.
going right now. I don't have the link handy, but where for her writing horror stories.
And you can get the game for free on owlcave.net. Alright, and that's it. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. My name is Kelsey. You can find me on Twitter at KelseyR713. And I was joined by Nick and Art. Oh, and you can find my writing at nerdybutflirty.com.
My name is Nick. You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, YouTube /Dr. Evilbones.
I'm Art. You can find me on Twitter at Atemple. You can read things I write at comicmix.com. I reviewed Maze Runner this week.
Oh.
Friends at the Table dot something net
Net.
TV something.
Net.
And if you're looking for a TV show, you're the worst. The show, that's not an admonishment for like television.
I was like, what? You can find us on YouTube at streamfriends.tv, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe to us at twitch.tv/streamfriends. Look forward to Scream Friends in October, everybody. Good night.
Yay!